Now for a full check of the forecast, meteorologist Sharon Ray standing by with more. Sharon.
And speaking of that shrimp, it's so good on the grill, isn't it?
Ooh,
love that. Anyway,
yes.
We have some rain coming in right now. We've got some light rain moving up the coastline. It's over Padre Island at this time and heading into Flower Bluff. Just some rain, just enough to wet things down a little bit out here. And you can see as I put this tracker on here, moving into Flower Bluff in the next few minutes by 5:24, and then into Corpus Christi right around 5:39, and then as it holds, if it holds together, into Portland by 5:56. So we're starting the day with a little bit of rain in spots, and that will be on and off through the afternoon. Right now, the temperatures with the calm winds have dropped down. We are at 74 degrees in Corpus Christi right now to 81 at Ingleside. So inland temperatures are very mild, coastside in the lower 80s at this time. The winds hardly blowing out there. We do have a little bit of a breeze right along the coast, and that breeze will pick up slightly this afternoon, and it's going to be hot and steamy again unless you're lucky enough to get under some rain to cool you down a little bit. But 95 at Georgia West today, Corpus Christi, and this is normal for this time of year, 94 degrees, as we're at 88 today in Port Aransas to 94 at Kingsville. And as I mentioned, the wind not too strong again today. We start off with those calm winds this morning, and then they pick up slowly, only up to about 13 miles an hour by 4 o'clock. So that south-southeast wind is going to keep it hot and humid this afternoon, as it's not going to be blowing too strongly this afternoon. So as we look at future tracker, we see that we'll have these showers moving up the coastline through the morning hours. So we'll see a few more of these developing through mid-morning. And then as we get into the afternoon, they start to focus inland with a few thunderstorms possible with some locally heavy downpours. And this is a snapshot of around noon. And then through the afternoon, we'll see a few of those in our inland areas. That's with this upper level wave. We've been talking about this the past couple of days, and you can see it here, giving our air a little more instability. And we also still have a lot of lingering tropical moisture. So with that said, that rain chance is still there today as these little waves continue to move through. But that dome of high pressure is going to move its way in, and as it does, it's going to help dry out the atmosphere a little bit as we get the sinking air motions with this, and that's going to keep it hot and drier for the end of the week. We do have this trough of lower pressure pushing across the Midwest and reaching down into northeast Texas by the end of the weekend, and that'll bring rain up the coastline, but for us, only a slight rain chance for Sunday. Now we're watching possible tropical storm Isaias. It has wind of 45 miles an hour, but it just doesn't have the circulation yet that's needed to be a tropical storm. Nevertheless, expected to continue to develop and moving to the south of Puerto Rico by late tomorrow night, or late tonight, early Thursday, and then continuing toward Florida as a tropical storm. So we'll be keeping an eye on that. In the meantime, for us, as we are going to dry out later this week, temperatures hover in those mid to upper 90s. It's going to be sweltering as we end July and start August. Paulo?